Hi Dara, hi everyone else. I'm Don Revell. We're here on Seneca Lake, celebrating the government lake, reading today on a sunny day in June. Our first reader was Jeffrey Babbitt, poet teaching at Hobart and William and Smith. Second reader was Catherine Coles, poet teaching at Hobart and William Smith. Third reader was Claudia Keelan, doyenne and empress of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. And I'm retired. This is The Shadows of the Trees on the Water. We're thinking of you, Jim. The old apple tree was struck down by lightning a year ago today. My grandfather had planted it shortly after he built this house. We had apple pie every year of my life. But life moves on. Now Cindy goes to the store and buys us a cherry pie every now and then. I like cherry pie, but Cindy's changed. I don't really know her anymore. She's depressed most of the time, stays in bed. Sometimes she cries. I try to cheer her up. I tell her jokes. One day I took her for a walk. I told her stories of my childhood, which was pretty awful. How my older brother used to beat me just for laughs, and my father used to cheer him on. But mostly she just sits there staring into space. I leave her alone for days. I try to feed her, a spoonful of porridge at a time. She spits it up on me, and I go on feeding her. It's a thankless job, really. Then one morning she wakes up and says, "Let's go to the park today." I say, "Really? Are you sure you feel up to it?" She says, "Sure, it's a beautiful day. The park would be lovely." So we go. When we get there, Cindy wants to rent a boat and go out on the lake. We do that, and she insists on paddling. When we get to the middle of the lake, she stops paddling. She says, "Isn't it lovely here?" I say, "Oh yes, the ducks are beautiful, and the shadows of the trees on the water," she says. We sit there in silence for a while. Then a hawk flies over. "Look," I say. But she doesn't. I look at her. She's slumped over. I quickly step towards her, kneel down, feel her pulse. She's dead. I can't believe it, but it's true. I try breathing into her mouth. I pump her heart. Nothing works. I lean over and embrace her. "Cindy, Cindy," I cry, "why have you forsaken me?" Then I toss her overboard into the lake.